Hello, hello. Hold on, let me test up the audio first.
Nice.
Hello, testing, hello. Okay, I think the audio should be good.
Hmm.
Okay, hello, hi. So for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm sure most of you don't. Uh, this isn't my first time streaming. It's just my first time streaming on Twitch. Ooh, hold on, hold on. I need to check
Nice.
something else. So yeah, I'm back. Yeah, this
Nice.
is my first time streaming on Twitch. So be nice to me, please. And well, honestly, I have been streaming on YouTube for like almost a year now. Exclusively, I've just been streaming Star Rail and Genshin. I haven't been able to stream at all lately. Life has just been hectic, and even before this, I've only just streamed whenever I could, you know. But yeah, thankfully, finally, I had some free time, and I haven't opened Star
Nice.
Rail in so long. So much has been updated, has been added to the game and the story. So like, I wanted to see what I was missing. I wanted to, catch up with the game, which, uh, as you can see, I haven't opened it in a while. Look at. Oh god, I can't even remember when was the last time I opened this game. It was definitely, in March. Yeah, I have reserved trail-based power. That's how much I have. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna be putting up the VOD later on my YouTube channel. You can try finding me there. Um, let's see, what else do I have to say? Yeah, I've also been like reacting a bit to the whatever new videos Hoyo puts up on YouTube for these two games. I haven't seen that and seen any of the latest videos. So I might, maybe next time I stream, I might watch them. But tonight, I don't want to. Tonight, I kind of want to just keep up with Pinaconi. Oh, also, it's like the middle of the night where I am. This is my first time streaming at this
Nice.
hour. Like before this, I'd stream when it was like morning, in my time zone. This is the first time I'm streaming at night, and I live with other people, so I don't think I can, like, don't expect me to yell or anything. I gotta keep my voice down because everyone else is asleep, and I don't want to bother them. Yeah, so nighttime is the only time when I could like comfortably stream. If you don't know me, I am kind of notorious for like stopping stream after like 1 hour or 2 hours because like I usually have something I need to do later. But since I'm streaming in the middle of the night, I don't gotta do shit. I should be sleeping, but I don't want to. So yeah. What else is there to say? I don't think there's anything else. Yeah. So let's start. Now, hold on, let me put the microphone somewhere a little more comfortable. Okay, so the where we last left off was we were following Firefly's like after image, I guess. I don't know what you'd call it, but we were trying to, figure out the mystery of who killed Firefly. Yeah, so as you can see, I usually have this like Star Rail, like the actual Astral Express characters as my main party. So March, Kalis, Trailblazer, Himiko, and Welt. I don't have Danheng on right now because I am, because in the story he doesn't follow us. He just stays on the train. So yeah, okay. Yeah, so we saw these after images of Firefly over here. I'm pretty sure.
This isn't what we agreed on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Acheron and Black Swan were with us. I think those are their names.
Why?
I haven't played in so long. I need to like refresh my memory. Like try to remember what happened. Okay, I don't think I've been in this room yet.
The
Okay,
door!
what do you see?
It won't open! It's a dead end!
Based on these fragmented pieces of information, it seems Firefly's companion betrayed her halfway and trapped her alone in this room, disappearing without a trace. But why?
Why, when, who, and also how did
She
she get out?
mentioned that this transaction involves the watchmaker, and that often means stepping on many people's toes.
Right, the watchmaker of Pinnacle kind of founded Penacony, and apparently he left something. They left something that a lot of people want, including Firefly.
They might have
Right.
had their eyes on the legacy, or wanted
Yeah,
to
the legacy.
silence another who knew too much. Or there could be a deeper secret tucked away in this memory zone. And to hook that elusive prize, one needs the right bait.
Sorry if I'm like taking my time with this because like I'm trying to remember where I am in the storyline. I really honestly like the storylines of Hoyoverse games, so like I really do pay attention to the lore and stuff.
Do you mean Firefly?
Yeah, so this also means that I don't really skip dialogue, especially when I'm streaming.
This is just the worst case scenario. But think about it. If the mastermind behind all this is nearby, why would he let us look around freely? Unless
Unless this was all part of his plan.
there's something else he cares more about and
Ah.
needs. Or should I say, is verifying.
Okay. Let me get this first. Thank you. So she tried getting out here, but she couldn't. Oh. Yoink. So I'm gonna do all of these now, because like I don't know when the next time I'll be able to play will be, so I'm gonna just do as much as I can while I'm still here. Will you stop that? Just let me get you. Hello. Chirp. Chirp. Okay, bye. Actually, is there like anything new? Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. Ooh. Festive gifts. Thank you. What is this? First anniversary stuff. There's so much I need to catch up with. New stuff for the... Wait, let me see. What? Crit rate. Another attack one. Okay. Okay.
There's actually a path here.
Unpredictable
sorry, I didn't mean
pathways
to.
pointing toward a wandering meme. She was completely lost in the memory zone.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Black Swan. Okay, so where does this lead? Where did Firefly go? Nothing here? In here? No? No. Firefly?
It's an exit. Following this path should lead me out of this place.
Would it though? Does it?
Unfortunately, this path ultimately leads one to the lair of death.
Dramatic way to say that this all happened right before she died. I was hydrating. So does this mean that this path leads back out to where we last saw her? Alive, I mean? Whale? Child, is you here? Yeah. Anything over this way? I don't think we can go there, so let's just look at
Find
the
me back to
Bible.
the lobby. If that's the case.
If that's the case, then...
She thought she had escaped, but
Akron, you okay? Yeah, this is where we last saw
after
her,
that,
right?
it's the end.
Alright.
Everyone, over there.
Over where?
It seems
I don't
like
see
someone
anything.
has been awaiting us.
Oh,
Ready to step into the spotlight now.
is it a
Stellaron
character we know?
hunters.
Oh, sorry. Hello, Sam, right? That's Sam?
A Galaxy Ranger. And a Memo Keeper.
Hello, I'm here too.
Leave now and nobody gets hurt. Or else, all of you will die here.
Oh. He looks so
The detective
cool
game
already.
is over. You shouldn't be here.
Speak for yourself, buddy. Sam.
You're annoying! You can't run!
Okay, careful. I gotta admit, my Welt and Himeko aren't the strongest. So, yeah, this fight might take a while.
Tough luck running into me!
Yeah, gotta protect.
Phew!
They're definitely like my weakest link.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
His voice too. God damn.
Stand down.
I'm just tickling
I
him.
will set the seas ablaze.
Let's go.
Perhaps you still humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no
Like fireworks
exception.
outside. We're on fire. We're burning.
Can't run!
Once you're back in the real world, remember to tell everyone
Sorry, I don't
about
want
the
to play messenger
Stellaron
for you.
Hunter who was behind your ultimate departure.
I just know
Burn operation.
Try that again.
like
Are made to be broken.
giving a hint that Caleb is still on the
My turn.
and one that we will talk to.
Here!
Because that's like one of the main things, right? That Caleb
Implementation.
is still on Hunter before
Go away!
I mean they're
Gotta
trailblazers.
try hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Watch this awesome move!
You know nothing of the weight. Be it survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I'm just
Let's make it
tickling
quick.
him. None of this is working.
You can't run!
Time locked. Execution. Underway.
No, Grandpa. Grandpa won't know.
Can't run!
Step 1. Implementation.
Am I supposed to die here, or am I supposed to lose? I don't wanna though. I will not make this easy for him.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
Let's begin.
Yeah.
Stand down.
Try that
I
again!
wanna at least get
Rules are made to be
if I'm
broken.
not supposed to lose here, then I will
Commencing.
switch up here.
Course of Earth operations.
But until then,
You know
I
nothing
will
of
do my
survive
best.
or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Step 2.
Try
Implementation.
that again!
Clean up.
Let's go.
Phew!
I was expecting this, like,
Gotta try
on
hard
fire,
some. Watch this awesome
this ring
move!
of fire thing to like, disappear after a certain point, but it hasn't.
Execution. Underway.
That ultimate
Let's make it
looks so
quick.
cool. Not in this place. I
Annihilation.
think this game,
Rules
the graphics
are made to be
still look so
broken.
cool. I can't believe it's already the border 1 year anniversary. Aw. feel like a proud mama. Even though I didn't really play this game from the very start.
Try that again.
You know nothing of the way. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Now commencing. Gorge of Earth operations.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
If they let me start over, then I'm
Let's go.
Implementation. Klingon.
I'm fine.
Honestly, I completely forgot that I have any jokes.
This is our chance.
Grandpa is at 1 health.
Tough luck running into
One
me. Here.
I'm sorry, Grandpa.
Let's make it
You know
quick.
nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
You know what? Maybe you might have to do that then?
Step 1. Implementation.
You can't run.
Rules are made to be broken.
Yeah, maybe I didn't do
turn.
such a bad job at building a met girl.
Phew. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Klingon.
Try that again.
Let's go.
You're annoying.
Time locked. Execution. Underway.
Tough
Just
luck running into me.
14%, just a little bit more.
Here.
Oh, this has gone on for so long. I've been tickling him.
Annihilation.
Can't run. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
He's on fire again.
You know nothing. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Implementation.
Try that again.
With
You're
Firefly.
annoying.
And if he was, then maybe
Now commencing. Earth operations.
My turn.
Like, first aid. I mean, it was only after she left that he died.
If that's the case.
Oh. Hey, we did it. And by the skin of our teeth. Come on, come on.
Leave the dance stage to them, my dear.
Oh. What are we gonna do? Did you really just send me away? Oh, hello.
What a show.
Were you just watching this whole time?
Well, thank you for your efforts,
Hey,
Memo
Lex,
Keeper.
here too.
Quite a brilliant move to pit enemies against each other.
What? You mean we weren't supposed to trust Acheron?
When I first saw the Ranger and the Hunter together, my heart skipped a beat. I never thought you'd successfully trigger a conflict between the two.
Hold on, let me check if my audio is still okay. Okay, I think my audio's fine.
As promised, I've delivered the child to you. Our transaction is complete.
Oh, so you were the one we weren't supposed to trust. Ay, 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 ay. Is this because I pissed off you, like your Garden of Recollection, organization thingy? Listen, I'm sorry, okay? I was just curious and I wanted to see what would happen if I chose all of the options that would make you guys angry at me. Ugh. Fine, I just wanna... Just let me know why you're in this together.
Looks like our nameless friend over here is still confused. Let me explain.
Please do.
In short, you need to thank this lady here, my friend. Not only did she not betray you, on the contrary, she rescued you.
So, bringing me to you was her rescuing me? Yeah, finish your story
From
first.
that
Details.
Galaxy Ranger.
Okay. So why should I trust her any less than I should trust you?
Right. I do enjoy seeing that shocked expression of yours.
Let's be real. The shocked expression isn't really that different from his usual expression.
My friend, let's be honest. That
Let's be
woman
honest.
named Acheron isn't as simple as you thought. Did she say she's a Galaxy Ranger?
I think she did, or maybe someone else introduced her as a Galaxy Ranger. I can't remember.
She's actually an Emanator
Oh,
who brings death and finality.
so like Herda. Hmm. I don't think Acheron was the one who killed Firefly, but yeah, I'm mostly curious about this. Which Eon is she following?
Well, perhaps the hunt.
Even
or
you don't know?
destruction, or even finality. It doesn't matter. These paths all point to the same outcome.
Really? They do? I didn't think that Lan was in cahoots with Nanook like that, but then again. Actually, how would you know someone is an emanator without also knowing who their Eon is? Like, is there just something about their aura or whatever that just makes you just know, that just makes you know that they're different, that they're special?
Let me give you
maybe?
some IPC insider information, my friend.
Sure.
Do you know Duke Inferno? Vitora's Ifrit?
Yeah, I've heard of him. He caused me a lot of trouble while your buddy Dr. Ratio visited us on the space station. I don't think we fought him, just, a part of
Nicely
him,
done.
maybe?
As expected. I'll cut to the chase then.
Please do.
This Duke Inferno is a fire demon from Vitora. He's an energy life form, and it's rumored that his birth is related to a certain genius.
Please, please don't tell me Ranmei made him too. Like, she's the only genius that I can think of that I at least know has created some things just, for the hell of it.
He and his thugs formed Everflame Mansion and viewed Nanook as their savior. In actuality, they were led by this duke to go around burning and looting, practicing the will of destruction. And even the other Annihilation gangs weren't spared.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because, Nanook doesn't really like them, right? He doesn't really view their philosophy of destruction as the same as his.
I'm not sure what the family was thinking. Or perhaps someone was scheming behind the scenes. But, shockingly, these characters received an invitation. And why would the Everflame Mansion decline? They harbor fierce intentions, swearing to turn the planet of festivities into a sea of blazing flames.
Okay, maybe they're all just a family of tsunderes, If you be nice to them, then they'll push back. Like, they try to make you think that they didn't want you to be nice to them in the first place. Could be just that.
But there's no
I don't
need
know
to
what to talk about
worry.
anymore. I'm too confused.
They won't be able to attend. Do you know why?
Does the family have some kind of, trap set for them on Penacony? Or maybe Penacony has some kind of, barrier or something?
Because Ifrit is dead.
Isn't he made of energy? How could he die, then? What do you mean as I expected to? Sure, this sounds funnier.
They were eliminated on their way.
Oh.
The assailant, demonstrating remarkable expertise, ruthlessly ended Ifrit and swiped the invitation that the Annihilation Gang had in their possession.
Oh.
The Everflame Mansion disbanded, each going their separate ways.
Okay, so I did watch the, Everflame Mansion trailer. I'm guessing that was before they went on their journey, went on their way to Penacony, but Are you saying that we had all that build up to those bad guys only for them to not have any reason to appear at all in Penacony? Seriously?
Thereafter, a mysterious Galaxy Ranger arrived on Penacony, checking into the hotel with only a music box. Do you still need me to continue the story, my friend?
Please do. Yeah, what makes you think it was definitely Akron? Where is your evidence, my dude?
The Galaxy Rangers come and go like shadows, and there's
Mr.
little
Pretty Man?
communication between them. Her story is almost too perfect. If she remains silent, there's no concrete evidence against her. While the IPC can investigate, it'll take some time.
So you're basically just suspecting her because everyone else is less suspicious? Or, you're just going for the philosophy of guilty till proven innocent?
So, my friend, the choice is yours now. You can leave this place immediately, without looking back, and forever forsake the chance to get closer to the truth.
I wonder if the game will really let me, make this choice.
Or, you can accept my invitation and learn a truth. A truth potent enough to upend everything in Penacony.
Just a truth, not the truth?
I need your help, so I'll wait. But not for long. Once you are ready, follow me. As for aligning with me, see the truth first, then decide. You'll still have time.
Okay.
Acheron is the emanator of a particular eon? Can I really believe Aventurine?
It's not just Aventurine. Black Swan and Acheron, and also Himeko and March are still caught up
But he
with the
gave
family.
me a choice. Maybe I should talk to Black Swan again.
Maybe you should talk to your mother. Where's Himeko? Himeko, where are you? Where'd you go? Can we talk?
You look like a small injured animal. Are you still willing to talk to me? Of course, I'm still willing to be your psychotherapist.
Were you always my psychotherapist? Okay,
I still believe that Miss Firefly's situation is deeply connected with the Stellaron Hunter, just as we speculated. But, as you've heard, Aventurine has his finger pointed at the Galaxy Ranger.
Okay. Are we sure that Sam was the one who brought Firefly around?
I can't fathom why he'd draw that conclusion, but given his access to the IPC's intelligence network, we should seriously consider his perspective. Moreover, I believe Miss Acheron is also hiding something.
But you at the very least don't believe that Acheron was the one who got Firefly killed.
No. In fact, I should say she's hiding everything from us.
I mean, that's, we figured that out when she first appeared on our screen.
It was an unexpected
when she first
finding
appeared
from
in
an
the game.
earlier encounter. With regards to the Annihilation Gang, I can also prove that what Aventurine said was the truth.
Okay, so Ifrit is dead.
That's why, during this golden soiree, she is the dance's centerpiece. My take on this might surprise you.
You're gonna tell me that I shouldn't trust
In my
him?
view, he's a trustworthy individual. Not for any other reason, but because he's an exceptional businessman.
Oh.
In this vast universe, no one values honesty in contracts more than a merchant. But always be on guard, particularly when making agreements with him. Scrutinize the details. Beyond the confines of the contract, your rights are off his radar. He'll go to extreme lengths to ensure his advantage.
You speak as if you've known, you've had experience with him like this. You guys have known each other for a while.
I admit I made a transaction with that gentleman to bring you before him, but this is also a safe place.
Also, I'm pretty sure that if you did do anything that would have brought like Kalis to harm, Himeko would kill you.
He needs you. It's essential if we want to reclaim
And if
Penacony,
not Himeko, then
recognizing
Grandpa
his
Wells
immense potential
Dunham
and the invaluable
and March.
memories he can help me gather. I opted to join forces with him.
What memories do you want to regather anyway? And what do you mean reclaim Penacony? I thought Penacony was like never really belonged to anyone. It was like Australia, you know? It's just where you set criminals and stuff.
In Penacony, everyone may be lying. And yes, that includes me. I can't deny this, nor do I seek forgiveness.
But
Do you still remember? I said, I have faith in your potential. And that's not a lie.
honestly, Black Swan, I haven't opened this game in so long, so I don't remember a single thing you said before this.
The Garden of Recollection wants to witness the future of the Astral Express trailblazing the cosmos. And as for these memories, I will treasure them. I do not have reasons to hurt any of you. Instead, I will continue to assist you. Provided you are willing to accept my assistance.
Why does the Garden of Recollection care so much about the Astral Express, though? Okay,
Why, of course. But now is not the time.
as expected.
I know you're confused. And sad. Whoever that girl might have been. A living soul. A memory that was meant to last. She simply vanished. Like the dissolution of bubbles in water. Disappearing in an instant.
You know, with all of this like illusion of water, like when you went to enter the dream realm in Penacony, you have to get into a bathtub and stuff, and with all the whales and bubbles are everywhere. I'm surprised that they don't have a water element in Star Rail like they do in Genshin. They have wind, lightning, and whatever the fuck imaginary and quantum are. They have fire, but they don't have water.
No matter what,
I think Baidu
I
would
hope you can trust
have been water,
Aventurine.
maybe.
Or rather, trust me and see the truth with your own eyes. This can lead us deeper into the secrets behind Penacony.
Yeah, Bailu may be, Bailu and Imbibitor Lune would be closer. Like, I can imagine the two of them being water elements. At least their attacks are more water-based. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to what Black Swan is saying at all. This is one of the things that I don't like about hoyoverse's writing. It's that I don't know if it's because they want to, like, get their money's worth with all of the voice actors or something, but they make their characters go on and on and on, like basically repeating the same point and just saying nothing. Like whatever that could be said was just with just 2 sentences. They're gonna make their characters say it for 5 paragraphs, and that does get kind of tiring.
I will protect you.
I think that's why most
Once I
people
gather
just
more
skip
information from him,
the
I'll
dialogue.
make sure you're safely returned to your companions.
You better.
For the truth, and to prevent more unnecessary sacrifices. It is the right choice.
She could have said all of that in just a few sentences. You don't have to. She could just say, "You don't have to trust any of us. Just know that I want to keep you safe." That's all. That's all she could have said, and it still would have remained like, it still would have been like mysterious, you know, instead of all of these poetic and twisty lines. Anyway, let's go.
Later, I'll stay by your side as a mimetic entity, just in case. Time to set off.
Yay. Aventurine. He's gone? Oh.
Go and meet Aventurine, or I could still choose not to help.
Can I? Will the game let me? Hello, sir.
Excellent.
I see that red corridor.
I knew you would come. By
The
the
game
way,
didn't really
about
give
that
me
memo
another
keeper.
choice.
Never mind. I won't press the issue further.
I think it's because he knows that Black Swan is like, tagging along, so that's why he can't really say anything.
I've said before you can liaise with your companions, or even twist the narrative against me. I'll wholeheartedly embrace it. It signifies your potential.
What is with you and Black Swan and my potential? Do people's potentials, like, is that a kink for you guys, or?
I don't do deals where I'm on the losing end. So, my friends, don't let me down.
I'll try not to.
Please, this
pretty
way,
boy.
if you will.
After you, pretty boy.
Oh, right. I remember mentioning something after that. What was it again?
Something after what?
A familiar hallway, a familiar room. Do you remember? Last time we met was right here.
I honestly don't remember anything since before the stream. Also, is Kalis taller? Just slightly. Then again, it could be the shoes. So, you want me to walk in here? Are you not gonna... Okay.
This is it. Just beyond this door. Take a deep breath and get ready.
Swear to God, if this is a trap...
I remember. My friend. After that, we played an enjoyable game.
Did we?
Tell me, doesn't this feel eerily familiar?
Wait, is he implying that he knew who Kalis was before Kalis lost his memories?
I remember everything now. This was what I told you at that time. Look, friend. The game has already begun. Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse.
Oh, I was expecting to see Firefly. What?
No reason to choose otherwise. And no other choices.
Choose what? What's my choice here? Looks like she's dead. I can't remember her name. I'm trying so hard to remember her name. What did you do? Did you just murder one of the family members of Penacony? What the fuck, Aventurine? That's the brother. The brother, I forgot his name. I'm sorry. Sunday! Do you know your sister is dead?
Brother,
Oh no.
I'm back.
Oh no, this is in question marks. You're not real, you're not her. Oh god.
Welcome back. How is your preparation for the performance coming?
It's fine. Don't worry.
What the fuck is going on in this place on this day?
It's fine? No, this is not good. You're the pride of the family. Don't let those unnecessary emotions affect your perfect pitch.
Okay.
No.
I'm pretty sure that this area is still part of the Dream Realm, right? So the place where Kalis, Aventurine, Black Swan, and Akron are right now, and Sam, it's not. Is that still part of the Dream? I can't remember the details of the setting, the details of Penacony.
Brother, you seem to be in low spirit. What's happened? Is it because of the Watchmaker's guest list?
Oh, so the family just invited all these people because they were on a predetermined guest list. So, what does that mean, that they never had a choice about who came? Like, they couldn't just decide not to invite everyone on the guest list that they didn't want
Yes, I received the report that death had taken some of them. Perhaps someone was behind it.
there? Actually, could this be Sparkle?
I'm sorry,
Is this her way of trying
forgot
to
you
get
just came back.
gather information?
You probably wouldn't know about it. Somehow, a nightmare called Death has descended upon Penacony,
Oh,
striking indiscriminately, bringing spiritual death to all equally.
So if they're dead, then what happens to the real body? What happened to this Firefly's real body, or like this girl's real body? I'm so sorry, I can't remember this character's name. I'm
In the
sorry.
utopian dreamscape envisioned by the family, such sorrowful incidents shouldn't arise. It profoundly undermines the equilibrium and serenity of the dreamscape. How detestable.
Was death invited? Like, why did you guys invite him in the first place? If it, like, couldn't you just not invite anyone, even if it was like the watchmaker's idea in the first place? Like, the watchmaker's dead, you could just, you know, remain the same Pinacone that never invited outsiders here in the first place.
I can't believe this has happened. Was someone killed again?
Again?
Yes. There were two. One was a stowaway, the other...
So Firefly really is, like, dead? Like, her body is also gone?
was you. That's enough, fool.
Yes, Sparkle.
Your deeds have saddened me.
Pretty sharp, aren't you, chicken-winged boy?
It's because of the, I see, the nice one.
The Odes of Harmony talks about honesty. The words of a fool begins with foolishness and end in treacherous arrogance. Please leave. Their dreamscape doesn't welcome you.
There?
Oh, come on, lighten up. Why so serious with all the quotations and references?
This is all so very tense. I like it.
I'm just curious. Now things have come to this. Is the family still unwilling to fight? I mean, your darling sister's already a goner, right?
I still don't know her name. I'm sorry.
Really?
They haven't said her name once.
Don't tell me you're not craving a little vengeance.
Does vengeance go against
It's
Harmony?
not yet time.
Oh.
When the fated day arrives, I shall mete out justice with unyielding righteousness.
Good luck with that.
Wow, you can endure that much? Truly a heart of ice you've got there. Hey, maybe we could actually get along. How about this? I'll stand in for your dear sister at events. Surely you don't want the world to hear the Charmony Festival's been called off.
Can you even sing though?
The family has a plan. And do not dishonor my dear sister with your deceitful tongue again, fool.
All right. Just putting it out there. If you're ever in a pinch, remember, I've got your back. I mean, who could resist a guy rocking spikes on his wings?
Quit poking fun at its wings. Sparkle down.
There's no need. The malefactor has been exposed under their radiant gaze, and will soon fall by their own machinations.
Who is this they there that he's been mentioning? Is it us? Is it Acheron and Black Swan?
Should the
IGC?
transgressor fail to turn away from this path, their sword will be honed, their bow strung, causing the malevolence the perpetrator spreads to befall them.
Okay.
And when that time comes, the heathen will realize they're but a mere mortal, doomed to descend into the netherworld.
You know Sparkle left, right? You're not monologuing to anyone.
And I will join their vanguard to announce this good news to you personally.
You know.
Watchmaker.
Yeah, there's no one else around, but I could hear cars and stuff. Or at least, like, honking. Safe zone. The sound and the fury. Whodunit. Okay, let's start. Ooh. Free light cone. Okay, you know what? Since I haven't opened this game in a long time, let me just let me just do all this. Dispatch again. Yeah, I'll see what all that is later. I don't remember why I put anyone on assignments. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Travel log. Yeah, I'll look at all of that later. Right, who can I... Akron and Locha. Oh, wait, here. I missed so much. Oh, right, Dr. Edward is the eye from that shop. Okay. Black Swan, I'm guessing that's the character mission? Okay, world mission. World mission. Sure, I'll claim these. I forgot what this is. I never believed it, fate. Oh. Use. Okay. Good. Oh. Sure. Yay. I'll claim all of those later. Okay, got a bunch of missions, companion missions, adventure missions. Okay, let's just continue with this. So... Later. Later! Not now. Am I supposed to enter... Okay, go back to reality? No? Is that dog head following us? Is it? It is. Cool. Okay, Aventurine, let's continue.
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this.
So you just saw her dead body in the bathtub and just went looking for someone else to horrify?
Your eyes aren't deceiving
911
you.
or something?
It's her.
Robin,
Famous
that's her
singer,
name.
Robin.
Okay, why is she dead though? Like, I thought, you know, as a member
Well,
of the
first of
family,
all,
she'd be well
can I just say
protected.
that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here.
Sure.
The family can testify for me.
Okay.
If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family.
I believe you.
They hate
No
me
need to
and
try
they
to
hate the
convince me.
IPC, so they'd never lie.
I believe you, I believe you. So, I think doth protest too much.
This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory.
Oh.
The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC. Did you really think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time?
What do you mean?
Penacony has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any
Okay.
person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality.
So why didn't that happen to me or to Firefly? Why am I still here talking to you?
What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line.
Okay. So what happens if one of the family members dies? Then does that mean that the line is broken now? It's not an unbreakable defense anymore?
Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape.
Huh.
Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission.
So someone from the family, like, invited death or, like, created death?
Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter. An unsought guest. An emanator who hides her true identity.
Listen, I think Acheron is as sus as you do, as you are, Aventurine, but I don't think that she came here just to kill people. And like you said, no one in the family's dreamscape is allowed to die without the family's permission or the family knowing about it. So how could Acheron have that kind of authority then to kill 2 people on Penacony?
Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion.
Okay, she
And
may have
Robin?
killed Ifrit, but
Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die?
I'm guessing that Aventurine is telling Kaelis all of this because he believes that Kaelis is the next, it's gonna be the next victim. But again, okay, I think, yeah, Ifrit's death is kind of sus. Maybe it could have been Acheron, but I don't see why she'd want to kill Robin or Firefly. Like, Firefly was just a stowaway. What was the point in killing her? Yeah, I can't trust you. I can't trust Acheron. I can't trust Black Swan. Just let me go home. I want to see my mom. Himeko, Mom, pick me up. I want to go home.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time. And I'm willing to wait.
Okay.
I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda.
Why is this legacy a big deal anyway? It's practically an urban legend. No one really knows if it exists. It's basically like the One Piece. Why is everyone so concerned with it?
Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
Yeah, that too.
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Hold on, let me check the audio for a bit. Okay, I think the audio's fine now.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one, and there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
Sure, and I'm supposed to just take your word for it.
The IPC is not the Garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do. But you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express.
Why us?
I told you, I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison.
Right, I forgot. The IPC has a thing for claiming ownership over everything. They basically say, no, you can't be free. You actually belong to us, like 500 years ago.
This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death.
So this happened before this? Before Firefly?
It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right? So then, friend, I need your help.
What's the point of them covering for this though? If what Sunday said is true, like they don't really want outsiders to be on Penacony. So if they revealed that at least one outsider and one family member has died, then people wouldn't want to come here. So it's a win-win for them, right? So I mean, why can't they just reveal that and make people not want to come? Yeah, I got something going on right now.
That's fine. I'm not forcing you.
Sure.
But I'm really not
The game
asking
is,
for
though.
much, so why don't you at least hear me out, okay?
Sure.
I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin. While also gaining a valuable bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table.
What about justice for Firefly?
Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment.
So you've just been making friends to use them? Doesn't sound like something, you know, friends do.
This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family. So they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions. And that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you. And the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals.
I mean, from the bad first impression that we made when we first got to Penacony, what makes you think they wouldn't just be annoyed?
You get to
at
find
the
out
Astral
really
Express
what happened and
butting
seek
in?
justice. And I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation.
I don't think this is true. Yeah, I think this is something I need to discuss with Mom, Grandpa, and with March. Possibly also Danhong.
But don't worry, just head back and talk things
We
over
may
with
need
your
to
companions.
explain the whole story to Danhong first, though.
That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions, call me.
I is just a child. I has barely 6 months of memory in my head. So yeah, all the decisions should be left up to Himeko and Welt. Not even to March or Danhug. They also have very limited memory.
Oh, and take this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more funding. Don't mention it. So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Is this really a favor if you have to pay me to do it?
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
I still love how Kalis is allowed to voice his own lines. And I mean, if this were Ether, this whole thing, like Ether or Lumine, this whole thing would just be silent.
What now? What are your plans?
Or at least spoken by Paimon, and she'll ask us, and then we'll have the dialogue options, quote unquote.
Black Swan. What is she thinking?
I don't think Black Swan has lied to us so far. She's definitely hid things from us, but I don't think she's lied to us. At least not like Acheron does. I think Acheron is lying. Is lying in that I think she knows Kalis, who Kalis is, like who he really is before he lost his memories. But I don't think she's hiding it with malicious intent, you know? And I don't think Acheron has malicious intent either. Aventurine, his intent isn't really malicious. He's just, you know, doing his job, which, fair enough. The family definitely are the ones coming off as the most sus from all of this. So,
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be.
Of course it's not.
He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet.
Oh, he doesn't.
But, judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking.
Sorry, I accidentally knocked my microphone. I hope everything's okay. Hold on. Testing. Should be okay.
That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers.
Did the IPC just send him to Penacony? Like, did they not send anyone else? No, wait, I think I remember one of the NPCs saying that they're also from the IPC. Like, why is he asking us for help? Couldn't he just get his men or colleagues to help him? Also, what happened to Dr. Ratio? I'm pretty sure he was on Penacony too. For Firefly, playing it safe. Can I toss it in this one?
Leaving it up to fate. It's just how that gambler thinks.
Oh.
Anyway, be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern.
Yeah, you'd think it would be his primary concern, huh?
As for the other questions...
he's a protagonist. What was my other question? Sure, let's start with this.
I'm not sure the two cases were committed by the same culprit, but that massive wound looked like its winged blade. We've all witnessed it in action before.
Okay.
Plus, it seems unlikely that there would be two lethal entities loose in the dreamscape.
I honestly forgot everything about Firefly's, like, death cutscene, so I may have to look it up later. After the stream, maybe.
Sorry, I can't answer that question. That ranger is shrouded in mystery. I'm afraid no one is capable of providing an answer.
I'm pretty sure Elio could provide an answer. He definitely seems like the kind of guy who would have answers for everything.
But without a doubt, she is the most special guest at this banquet. It's like Aventurine said just then. It's best to keep your distance from her.
Speaking of Elio, I wonder if she's still fighting, like if Acheron is still fighting Sam. And I wonder if that's also like a part of Elio's scheme. Script, sorry. I haven't played in so long, I've forgotten the terms that they use for everything. Yeah, so maybe Sam finding Firefly, locking her in that room, and then Firefly running out and getting killed is also part of Elio's script, maybe?
Two victims appearing one after the other in a very short time span, in and of itself, that's very unusual.
I mean, technically, we don't know when Robin died. It could have happened way before Firefly died, right?
Two possibilities. The collapse of Penacony's dreamscape has started speeding up, making death extremely agitated and weakening the family's protections.
Okay.
Or everything has been planned out and executed by someone.
Elio?
If someone has chosen these victims deliberately, first a smuggler, then a family celebrity,
Firefly wasn't a smuggler, right?
then this murderer's motives are worth thoroughly chewing over.
I mean, Firefly was just, I forgot the term. She just snuck on to Penacony. She didn't really bring anything else with her. It was just herself. Yeah, she's a stowaway, not a smuggler.
It's all happened so quickly, I can only make conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions.
Everyone's making conjectures at this point.
I hope you can clarify the source of this confusion.
I hope I get some cold hard proof soon. Cold hard evidence. Finally, we're free.
Come, this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost.
Okay. Acheron isn't here. Acheron and Sam are both not here. Let me take that. Sam!
This way. This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare.
You mean like death?
Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie.
Unfortunately.
What we just saw is the reality that happened. And it won't fade from our minds just because we wake up.
I mean, people can misremember, people can forget. So, you know, saying memories and the remembrance doesn't lie. It's kind of a lie in itself, right?
But follow your heart
Kinda
and don't be
misleading.
afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths. And ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories.
Sure, bye to you too, I guess.
Hold on just a sec.
No? Roots of the ear.
There you go. A small parting gift. If one day
Where is
you
the root of a
unfortunately
person's
fall into
ear?
the deep waters of the memory zone, and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Just think of this as an apology from me for hiding something from you.
That's it?
Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's leave things there, shall we?
I'm guessing you're gonna go look for her?
What fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
So do I. Also, can you do something about March's memories, maybe? Please? Oh, we're back here. Chemical March! Danhong, please, come! No, Danhong! Danhong, come! Come back! I need you! I need my emotional support dragon. Danhong, Grandpa, I'm safe. Aren't you glad? Oh, you already know? Okay.
A family
statue.
rep. Is Himiko okay?
What is this? Tiny card, numbered 0. With the statue. Ah! Oh, I wanted to get run over. Run me over. Go! Ah! Yeah!
Well, isn't this a dream? Why am I still
What
so
is
short?
down there? Why am I running? Yeah. Navigate. Teleportation is awesome. Yeah, I still don't understand why children get these fluffy things on their heads.
So much has happened.
Tell me about
I
it.
should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
Okay. If this were Genshin, they'd have us change the clock, you know, tell us to wait 2 days or something. Some time ago.
Better unsheath that blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter?
Isn't
Of those
he-
slain by your hand?
Isn't he a robot? Do Android Sheep dream? Oh? Days ago, Everflame mentioned. It was you.
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
At least he's being accepting of
You're
his
still
fate.
alive. As are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Oh, so you gave him choice to live?
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
Yeah, but the destruction doesn't like you, though. So, like, get off his dick, man.
The Taurus fire demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that eon, you won't get special treatment.
Yeah, he doesn't like you like that.
Ranger,
Just let me
you
go.
tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand.
Okay, so she's in Eon of the Hunt. Wait, actually, her banner is up now. I could have just checked that. No.
We come from the fire and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and destroy until all the kindling has burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground.
Okay.
Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon, from the beginning to the end. We are
Your companions don't seem to think so.
I didn't mean to do that.
They fight for your chance at survival.
Sorry, afraid I didn't mean to cut you off.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn white hot. They're still young, and I don't blame them.
I still can't believe that we were basically given like this epic introduction to them in a YouTube video, only for it to not matter. Because one of them died and they all got separated in the end. Then again, for my reaction to that video, I did mention how like it feels underwhelming a bit. Like they're not exactly a big deal. Like, and I mostly consider them not a big deal because like Nanook, the Eon that they all supposedly follow, doesn't care about them. So you know, they're just practically the joke of the path of destruction, basically.
But my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring Purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
I mean, is the music box really that important? Can't you just, you know, bring Purgatory with you without the music box?
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have. Emanator.
He sounds so disappointed in
Cannot
himself.
hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this.
Okay, I mean, if that's what you want, I would just, if it were me, I'd just draw the blade now and, like, get him to stop talking.
Destruction is intense, but brief.
Sure.
To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
I mean, self-destruction is also one of the philosophies of Nanook, right? Like Quintilia, it's I don't know, I forgot what she is, and she's not a ranger, but she's like one of Nanook's generals, I guess, and her like specialty is self-destruction that's caused by like an outside force butting in or something, if I recall correctly. I don't really remember that well.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different.
Please do not be alarmed. That is not gunfire. It's just fireworks. Trust me, bro. It's just fireworks.
Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen.
All right. I accept.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
So can we kill him
A
now?
bottomless stream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity.
I mean, if you take out the blade and kill him, then it still remains a secret, you know? Dead men tell no tales.
I'll reveal the truth to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Excuse me.
The
That was his
hunt
sneeze.
is not the path I truly follow.
Okay.
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world.
Oh?
I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time?
I mean, you should know, right? Elio must have
I've
told
seen
you.
many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different.
Okay.
You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer.
Hmm.
You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why?
Because Elio would fire him if he killed the Trailblazer? Elio's got plans.
Did Destiny's
He
slave
has his...
make you do it?
Yeah, he did. He's got a script that he must follow.
You know, Elio.
Dude, at this point, I think the entire universe knows who Elio is and what his deal is.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
See? Like I said, everyone knows what Elio's deal is.
My script has always been brief.
Huh.
Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary.
So I'm guessing he's told less than Kafka?
He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice.
I'm surprised Elio believes in something like choice.
However, you appear to be ignorant of this. So it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
So she's someone who knows a bit about the Stellaron Hunters, but not... She doesn't know enough to know what Sam's deal is.
Not your enemy, perhaps.
Good to know.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I'm wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder that I know something about the Stellaron Hunters. That's all.
No, I guess, yeah.
Maybe I can help.
Help us what? Why is he here exactly?
What
What kind of
reason
errand
would you have
did
for doing
Elio
that?
send you on, Sam?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise.
Okay,
So, I know who is inside that cold armor.
oh. Don't tell me Sam is actually like the future version of the Trailblazer. Like, and that's why he's wearing full body armor, because he doesn't want anyone to know that he's the Trailblazer from another timeline or something. That would be a pretty cool plot twist, actually.
How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
That could also explain why Acheron is like speaking very softly to him right now, because we know that she's at least a little soft on the Trailblazer, as in like she sees him as a friend that just forgotten that they're friends.
It's not yet time.
Okay.
I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me.
Actually, if Sam is like the future Trailblazer, the Trailblazer from the future, then it would also explain why he like dragged Firefly, like led Firefly into a room and just locked her there. Maybe it was his way of trying to keep her from dying,
If
which didn't
your
work
goal
again.
is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
This looks so pretty. And all those whales. Hoyoverse and whales.
Already on it.
No narwhals though. None that I can see at least.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
Surprisingly, the Astral Express isn't anyone's enemy. It seems like everyone, or at least the factions that we've met so far, just, you know, see them in a good light. Like, oh, the Astral Express? Yeah, they're fine. Like, they don't really have any beef with the Astral Express. No one seems to.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it.
Okay.
What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for him?
None unless Elio says otherwise.
No need for that.
Yeah.
No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy.
In that case, you should be dragging Danheng out of that train right now.
I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way. But as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Right, sometimes her text gets red, like gets colored in red. Before this, I thought that maybe, you know, it's just, whatever is spoken in red is something that people will forget immediately. So like if she asks a question and the question is in red and someone answers, then they'll immediately forget that she asked that question in the first place. But now, seeing this one eye in red like this, it's making me think that maybe she has a split personality, or like an alter ego, maybe. And whatever's in red is just her alter ego talking.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I'm not surprised. It's Elio. He just tells people whatever he thinks they need to know.
I knew it.
Hang on. I don't.
Don't what?
Don't. What?
That's what I said.
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light. And to burn. To keep on burning. Until I turn to ash.
Okay, so he may not be future Kalis then, because we know that Kalis can dream. Also, the fact that Elio sent Sam, the one member of the Stellar Hunters who can't dream. I don't know about the others, but Sam at least can't dream. Maybe he sent Sam here because he wanted Sam to like have to experience what it's like to dream, you know, because it's Penacony, land of dreams and stuff. Maybe it's just Elio's way of being somewhat nice to his Stellaron Hunters.
So, I really envy you.
Is that so?
Are we only be the fact that he can't dream naturally, like makes him immune to something on Penacony. Or maybe Sam is just tormenting him by going, haha, look at all of these people who can dream naturally, unlike you.
And you're already living in the waking world.
I don't know, I still can't get a proper read on Elio's character. Like, is he a sadist? Is he more of a benevolent leader? Who knows? They're leaving it up for interpretation until they've finished writing him, I guess.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
So you are telling them everything, Kalis. Good.
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Why'd you leave me alone with a whole bunch of strangers, Mom?
Reality cruises on in Serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Great, we're playing detectives. Let's go.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Good, you asked March, because I definitely did not remember a single thing.
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
I mean, I know that Robin is popular, but bloodbath is kind of an exaggeration, right?
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation.
Sure,
The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
Snowed under?
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation. After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
So you really don't trust Aventurine then?
Indeed. He was particularly concerned about that Galaxy Ranger.
You trust that?
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
At this point, I'm afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
Look, let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. The fewer facts remaining, the closer we are to the truth.
It's like that quote, whatever's remaining, no matter how improbable, must be the truth, or something like that, right?
I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express.
No one
If they
harbors ill
didn't
will
trust the
towards
crew,
the
they
trade.
wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while.
Sure.
He appealed convincingly to both
I mean, Black
reason
Swan also
and
did that,
emotion.
right?
It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious. Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. Adventurine showed his skills, and as far as our interests are aligned, he can become a reliable ally. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close. Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out. If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
So you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Okay.
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
Alright then, we'll follow your lead, Mom and Grandpa.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here. And I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. He's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore.
Aw. I like how they see Kalis as like the baby of the crew. You know, we can't let the baby get bullied anymore. I don't think he's that much of a masochist.
You... No, I can't accept this. Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
How do you plan on doing that?
Could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
Okay. Always open to pull for your game. This pic looks nice. I wonder what his pull, like this entire splash art would look like. You have received more money. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Richie Rich, give me more. I mean, might as well, right? Okay.
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about it.
What's this? Oh, just... I honestly don't remember. I keep thinking Clocky calls me his gay friend.
Why the long face, buddy? Cheer
Not
up!
gay friend. Okay.
Kicked up! Oh boy! I've eaten too much this time!
Sure. Well, where's March? Is March up there? Yeah, I'll go to March first. Marty.
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up, but I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere. That everything's just some horrible prank. Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here?
I get it, kind of. Because, like, if, let's say, if suddenly I heard about any celebrity, like, passing away, it also takes me a while to just, you know, accept it, I guess. I can't really just accept it like that. No, it takes a while for it to really sink in.
Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
Yeah, we'll save the day, just like always.
Of course.
We'll
At
save
times
this
like
planet.
this, we're so lucky to have our crew. The family and the IPC. Everyone has their own plans going on.
Yeah.
Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us we're all outsiders from another world.
I mean, we are, technically.
Aw,
None of
what
us
a
are
mess.
locals.
I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down. But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
You think the family spikes the soda, the Soul Glad, to make everyone like not panic or worry or like think too much? And the reason why we haven't seen Kalis like drink any soda yet that I can remember is is the whole reason why he's in the middle of all of this. What else?
This dream is becoming more and more separated from reality.
Yeah, that thing does look very pretty though, with the whole halo or like crown around it. It's nice. I'll talk to Grandpa next.
I really love Clocky.
What? Dr. Ratio? No? Okay.
Aventurine said something that concerns me.
Mm-hmm.
He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever, but said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meme or why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
I don't think he's bluffing. I think he actually does believe that Acheron is behind, at least, Miss Robin's death, because he doesn't know about Firefly yet, right? But oh, he definitely has another plan. So
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds, one stone.
Yeah, he's just pitting us against each other.
However, I asked Dan Heng back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air.
Yeah, I was shocked too.
You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
She's holding back. I can't seem to remember. This one? Oh, damn. I wonder if this happens with every other option. So maybe I'm right. Maybe anytime like the red text appears, it's Acheron saying something that she doesn't want you to remember.
That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T.
Oh, so it's just a Galaxy Ranger thing?
They're
not an
eccentric,
Acheron thing?
unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
Mom. Oh, wait, let's see. Do you have anything else to say?
Whatever happens, please don't place all your trust in Aventurine. We
Don't worry,
cannot
I won't.
afford to be manipulated by him.
Okay, Grandpa. Mom.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance. The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out in the open.
You think maybe the IPC already has like a trap or like has Penacony surrounded right now and is just waiting for Aventurine's signal to fall in, maybe?
An attack on the hotel guests? Unlikely. Penacony's guests include quite a few bigwigs known throughout the whole cosmos. People who not even the IPC would dare take lightly. Aventurine is a shrewd merchant, and there's no way he doesn't know that.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to make enemies out of bigwigs, you know? They still want them to help to be nice with the IPC and stuff.
He's definitely going for the family.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of how. The harmony is strong in Penacony, and almost impossible to take on head-to-head. The fact that the IPC dispatched Aventurine shows that they do not intend to simply play by the book here. Aventurine has devoted considerable attention to her. But this Galaxy Ranger, we know hardly anything about her, and can't rush to any conclusions.
To be fair, we know hardly anything about Black Swan or Aventurine either. I don't think he's after the Astral Express.
I was also considering this possibility.
But...
especially because he respects you so much, and has sought you out before a few times. Perhaps he's also unsure of your intentions and is probing you.
He's stalking me for sure, but I don't think it's out of respect.
I'm just speculating. In any case, we have to be careful when handling Aventurine. He's skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also,
I don't get it. Do you guys know him enough to be able to read his next move, or is he just mysterious enough for you to not know what the fuck he wants from all of this?
he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
What do you mean, clearly?
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else.
All gamblers look
Let's
like
turn our
Aventurine.
attention to the family's assignment for now. Himeko, what do you think?
Honestly, I forgot what the family asked the Astral Express to do.
Among our current clues, the two murders that he witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here.
Yep, murder is a good place to
One
start.
thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life?
Yeah.
Seeing as we're at the family's
I was
behest, why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel? Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries about her while out there.
Yeah, she's also supposed to be a stowaway, right? So where is her body stowed away?
How about we split off into two groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those, and we can link up again later.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem. I'll leave it to you then.
What is it? Tell me.
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himeko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together.
Mom and Grandpa are keeping things from us.
Take care then, Mr. Yang.
Bye.
I will. Keep in touch.
Fine, I'll replace you with Dan Heng on my team then. Dan Heng is better built anyway. Bye. Is Sparkle here?
Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
Oh, everyone's gone. The other guests, I mean, they're gone. Oh, Akron. I don't know, there's still some people up there.
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Welt.
Yes, Welt.
Is there something about my name?
I'm guessing she knows that's not the name you were born with?
First, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders.
Which
that
I
the
don't believe.
Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade.
That I believe.
And that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
This I'm iffy about.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
You're saying that we're the suspects now? How rude. I mean, Yeah, Kalis has like ran into Ifrit before this, like exactly before the Penacony Trailblaze mission. You know what? Never mind. Maybe I should just keep my mouth shut and not get suspicion pointed towards the Trailblazers.
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths.
I wonder if she also knows about the Honkai then.
Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide.
That was easier than I thought.
Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron. Those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request.
Okay.
I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
I mean, maybe that identity is just the one that she identifies with the most. You know, so as far as we're concerned, or at least as far as she's concerned, that is her true identity, right?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't.
Oh.
I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past.
Yeah, Walt would
Secrets
know.
that they don't want to be revealed.
Yeah, Walt would know.
And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board.
I wonder how many people actually know about this, you know, about Kalis having a Stellaron for a heart thing.
Is he okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
Why, jealous?
He's fine. Let's stick with the topic. Gaining my trust all depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
Yeah, you gotta share a bit about yourself first before we share anything about what we know.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy.
Oh.
And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize
That it's not real?
the secret of Penacony
Oh.
may be closely related to the Trailblaze.
As in the Eon? Or as in one of the, like, previous Astral Express members that was dropped off here a long time ago?
That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that.
What
For
is the
now,
conclusion?
I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility.
I mean, I could have told you that.
Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
I like how when Walt, like, shook his head, the shadow on his nose, the light on his nose, like, just switched. That was funny.
By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups.
4 cups each?
Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
So you're just gonna dump your entire tragic backstory to Welt? And not to me? Not to Kalis? At the same time.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic to Soul Glad.
People can
And
be
she
allergic to
said-
Soul Glad?
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
Who are you talking to, Black Swan?
The guest rooms are charmingly minimalist.
Minimalist?
An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron.
I'm sorry, I am an epic minimalist, and let me tell you, there's nothing minimalist about this room or Acheron.
It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Does everyone just know that Acheron is the one who killed them?
12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Since I haven't watched the Ifrit video for a long time, I can't remember, I can't pin this on any of his children. I don't remember what they look like or what they sound like, so I'm gonna be clueless throughout this whole thing.
Well done, Dubra. Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny.
Who are you talking to?
This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
So, Acheron just came in immediately after they got the invitation? Does the invitation need them to open it to activate? Why couldn't Acheron have just intercepted the invitation before it reached Ifrit?
They sought refuge in a land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest away from the storms.
You jealous, bro?
Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
When have thou, on the path of destruction, feared death?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them.
Are they poor people though? Haven't they killed a whole bunch of people?
Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out.
Who are you talking to? You talking to your Eon? Oh?
What happened?
I had to go get something. Okay. What is
The
this?
memory after that is blank. How is that possible?
I mean, they could have died.
This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way...
Did Acheron, wipe the memories off of the music box?
It's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Acheron. We know that she can do that now, right? It's been confirmed. Yeah, Acheron did this. Why though? Was she expecting a memo keeper to be here? Was she expecting someone to try to read the memories off of the music box?
Who are you?
Oh.
Who are you?
It's...
It's...
No. Is this not a memory?
If it's not a memory, then it's happening now.
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators?
Cremators. I think this is the first time we've heard of those, right? Also, is this like Akron's alter ego, maybe? If
My name is Constance.
theory is correct?
A
Constance.
pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together.
Was that an innuendo or something? Hello? Constance?
But that seems unrealistic. Dolly is not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for.
Her voice sounds familiar. I wonder if I'd recognize her voice actress.
Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me.
Okay.
I wish you unforgettable memories.
I wonder which her she means. Akron or Firefly or Robin?
Oh.
Those things actually work?
A phone. Wanna listen in?
I'm surprised they have phones considering they have like smartphones in this universe, right? In Star Rail. Everyone's got their own phone and phone case. So why would they need these? Honestly, I do like how like we're getting all of these. Ooh. Switching to Aventurine's POV. Yeah, how we're getting different POVs. You know, unlike in Genshin where you don't really know what's happening unless the MC, like the traveler, is there to
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement.
Yes.
Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress.
Sigonian is where the Aventurine is from, right?
The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Avgin extinction event into a distant memory.
Kataka-Avgin extinction event.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small-scale celestial objects.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that I could see why that kind of place would be considered extremely harsh.
This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness. They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Eon belief system.
Oh. I didn't think that was possible, okay? I thought, like, the entire universe in Honkai Star Rail believed in the Eon stuff.
Sigonia. Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods.
Is this supposed to be baby of Echoine? Look at his widow fist. And his full head of hair.
Land of
his big ears and small
but
nose.
not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth.
Someone was a theater kid, huh?
You promised us a land of honey,
Avgin.
yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness.
Kataka.
Oh, Gaiathra Triclops, if thou can hear me, please open up thy 3 eyes and gaze upon this child.
Is this a dream or a memory?
When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go. I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just a fleeting dream.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I am getting very sleepy right now, and I need to wake up early tomorrow. So, I think after we're done with the Adventuring's POV, I'm gonna have to log out. So, yeah, just a heads up.
Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
Mommy! 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 The rain! It's raining!
Does Adventuring have a sibling? An older sibling?
Raining? Raining!
It is raining! It's true! Those Outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
So, Aventuring's planet was saved by outsiders, like how Guerrilla 6 was saved by the Astral Express?
Back home. Gaiathra Triclops. You came. Do you hear that? Thank you. Thank you.
So I'm guessing this guy as a Triclops is like the planet's god then?
Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gaiathra. Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A gift from them to Avgen. My boy.
This lucky child and blessed child grew up to be a gambler.
May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful.
This is a pretty long prayer.
And your schemes forever concealed.
Your schemes forever concealed? What kind of prayer is that?
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Child blessed by Gaiathra.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Hey, Dr. Ratio.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
I wonder how much you've told Dr. Ratio, or how much Dr. Ratio has told you about us. We did meet him
Just
before.
as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony.
Huh.
Using a stand-in, I guess. They must be dreaming.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare.
Are we really gonna gloss over the fact that he tried to kill himself multiple times, apparently?
That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Just because you weren't able to kill yourself?
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray.
Something unto this.
Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
Firefly.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. He must have come across the other one.
I mean, you don't have to convince him. I think Dr. Ratio knows exactly what's up with us.
This murderer is a psycho. But I have to admit, the case should be easy to crack. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are definitely getting hushed up.
So if the stand-in was all ready to go, does that mean that they were expecting her to die?
What should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
I think this scene would be better if Aventurine was like sitting on one of these stools, like with his head in his hands, you know, like he's still drunk, or like he has a hangover. But well, I guess yeah, it makes sense that they don't really have the time or like means to do that.
Incredible gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin.
Hey,
Remember?
I see you
That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend. Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony.
Ah.
If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand. There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Is that why Aventurine is like so insistent on Acheron being the perpetrator? Because he knows that the other suspect, him, isn't the perpetrator. So he thinks it must be the other notorious murderer. Maybe.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor.
person who's
Starting to break
very
out in a
recently
cold
murdered.
sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
You talking about Robin or about yourself?
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming. But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate.
What are you trying, anyway?
That man wants to see you again.
You're talking about Kalis or someone else?
Who?
Sunday.
Oh. Look at that, he's arranging a date.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
It's a date.
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
Carrie, calm down.
Fine.
You just jealous?
Oh, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can.
So you can interrogate him in return.
Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Oh, just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands.
Just watch him prove you wrong.
Well, without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way. The show is about to begin.
Okay.
We're here.
Oh, it's not
The
over.
Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
Fortress? I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Amanicus star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
Okay.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
So basically, you guys are special guests.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Can you really
Follow
just
me
ask
and I'll
him
bring
if
you
know
to his
what killed
parlor.
his sister?
Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
I don't know. I feel like neither of you are really good at, talking. Or at least between you two, Dr. Ratio is definitely the worst one. Oh, POV switch. Huh. Wow. Look at that. Let me see if we can. Oh. We cannot. Aw. Wait, no. I wanted to look at Acheron. So, she's Nihility. Could she be an emanator of Nihility? Because if she's like Herda, then I don't think she can use a different path other than the path that she's, following, right? Okay, yeah. Like I said, it's the middle of the night here, and I'm pooped. I'm tired. And I need to wake up early tomorrow, so I must leave. Aventurine, I will return to you later. Danse macabre. Macabre. Macabre.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Now, we go back to the parlor. Okay. So, yeah. You know what? For a first time streaming on Twitch, it wasn't that bad. I feel like it wasn't such as big of a deal as I thought it was gonna be, or as I was making out to be. So, yeah, and no promises about when I'll stream next, but hopefully it'll be soon. So, until then, until then, bye bye. See you. I hope you have a good rest of your day or a good night's sleep wherever you are. Goodbye.